Y'all still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Are we here?
Damn, we're live, like actually almost on time for a change.
It's magical.
Exotic butters.
I heard that. Exotic butters.
Oh, that was perfect. Oh man, like wasn't there supposed to be snow the other day, Bot? I mean, it was pretty funny, actually. That's the life of New England livers. Like you just don't know. Like, dude, we haven't had crap for snow. I mean, really. I mean, what I'm used to is like 3 feet at times, and we got nothing. So, I mean, it's just definitely interesting. Global warming is a thing, people. I'm just telling you because I've lived here my whole life, and yeah, it's changing. So, whether it be good or bad, I mean, right now it is nice not having snow, but that's the type of person I am. Some people are like, how can we not have this much snow at this point? And, some people are like that. So, I think, we got to go into the fact that show was really good, man. We got to go into that because that was, a lot of us have been asking for that, not necessarily everyone, but I think that was a very impressive stake in the ground at the beginning of the year. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely, Forza needs a tape though, bro. Don't,
This is a crispy. This is an intro.
This is an introduction to my thought process, K-Mega.
I got you. Right now already, man. But nah.
You have already cut me off. You can go fuck yourself. Just
but nah, Chrissy, man, we are gonna get into it. We are gonna get into the show, everything like that. Let's get through these intros. Let's see. Next on the list, since he came in with it, he is coming live from the 405. And he's just trying to talk to the intelligent gamers out there. It is my brother K-Mega. K-Mega, what is up?
I have returned. Yes, and good. Feel real good. Yes, man. No, I'm usually the one that gets the long intros, but you have to listen to Crispy. I think I'm just going to keep it short. Let's get the show started, man. I'm ready to go.
Nice, brother. Yo, shout out to Sir X-Man, who has been a member of this channel for 8 months. He said Xbox cut you guys off yesterday. Didn't even say goodbye. Bad host. Xbox, love you.
Horrible host.
Golf
Horrible
Sunday, host. Everyone. Let's go. I will do golf.
He's falling off
when I get out of work. I am working this Sunday, but dude, I was already saying I couldn't hear K-Mega hardly at all. It was like a faint whisper on a breeze. Like I could hardly hear him at all. The only person I can hear that was basically okay was Optimus. It was not a good time with the audio yesterday for the live stream. So I do apologize, guys. I will do better. I promise. But yeah, so that's what happened. But Mega, are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Let's do it.
Right. Next on the list, this man, he dips into the finances of the gaming industry, but he is also a gamer as well. And when he gets into a game, he will bring it home and he will play nothing but that game until he 100% completes it. I swear to God, it's like he has a problem. It's Predator. Pred, what's up, bro?
Hi, everybody. Just keep this short and sweet. I know we got a lot to talk about, especially that show. So, what's up, everyone? What's going on? Not much happening here. Just moving. So checking out this new internet, making sure everything sounds good without botting like we were pre-show. So everything sounds good now.
I
So
didn't want to say like Lone Star State or anything like that because I don't know where the fuck you are anymore, yo. Like,
I'm still in Texas.
Oh, you okay? So we're still good with that. All right, cool. It's good to know.
Texas is huge.
Yeah, he just wants.
He should have moved after that performance. But go ahead.
He just wants to be able to go out into the backyard and take pictures of tarantulas that are still in there that we've seen. Yeah, he likes that over there in Texas. But anyway, guys, we had a show, a game show in January, a gaming showcase in January, and I got to get your thoughts, like just the general show, the flow of the show, the entertainment value and stuff like that. So, I'm gonna go to Pred first on this one. Pred, I got to get kind of like your general thoughts of what we saw with the developer direct from Xbox, bro.
It was what they said it was going to be. I mean, and I saw that people were kind of disappointed certain games weren't going to show up, but they specifically said they're going to show these 4 or 5 games, and that's all they're going to show, and they're going to highlight those 4 or 5 games. And so, for people to act like, oh, I can't believe they show this, show that, I would have picked different games, or at least, but to me, I would have probably highlighted some games a little bit more than others. I wanted a little bit more deeper dive into Forza.
But I think you highlighted the wrong games. But go ahead, yeah.
What did you say?
I said I think they did like focus on certain games rather than other games. Like I think they focused on Minecraft Legends a lot, and they focused on Redfall a lot.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I don't know how much time they spent on each game they showed. I didn't spend with the fucking stopwatch or anything like that. But
I can see you doing that.
But it just seemed like it's like that high. What the fuck is that game called?
Hi-Fi.
Hi-Fi.
Yeah, Hi-Fi game. It seemed like you got a lot of it in Hi-Fi Rush. Which is fine. I mean, like, it's a brand new IP. Like, no one's heard of it, and I think it deserved it too. I think they highlighted a lot more because it released. So really, like after the podcast, after the show ended, like the game was like out and the demo was out and stuff like that. So, and maybe that's why. And I think everything else on there, with the exception of maybe one other game, Redfall, had a release date on it. So. Overall, like, I know we're not going to go into overall shows. It was what it was, and they gave us what we had been asking for, and they gave us what they said they were going to give us. So I don't understand why people were thinking the show was bad. They said what they're going to talk about. It's like, it's like if Sony does a show, a deep dive into, I don't know, God of War. That's what they're showing you. God of War. What are you mad for? They told you what they're going to show you. They show it. And now, and I felt like that was the same situation with this show. Like, people were upset certain games weren't showed, Starfield. And, but they literally came out and said, before this show even was, when it first got announced, they said, we're not showing Starfield here. So I don't know what the problem was, why people were making that a topic of interest.
But they said, they also said that Starfield's getting its own show. Like,
yeah, they said that. Yeah, but like, there's still people out there like confused that Starfield wasn't there. Like, did you not see that they said that it wasn't gonna be there and it's getting its own show in the first place? Like, reading hard, I guess. And maybe they're just not paying attention. But some of the people who are so far in the fucking know of the Xbox and PlayStation / gaming community, knew that game wasn't going to come there, was still trying to make it a topic of discussion. Like, okay, really? Get those clicks, bro. But I thought the show wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was just informative. It gave us, some information on games that are coming out, which is exactly what I've been asking for. So I'm not going to complain about the show. Show us a little about the games that are coming out soon. Not necessarily having to be at E3. And, I think that because they didn't show anything at the Game Awards, this was kind of like, and I think we talked about this a couple of weeks ago, was this kind of thrown together because they didn't show anything at Game Awards and people were complaining, or was this put together because they already had it planned?
We could go back and forth on why this happened or when it was planned and stuff like that. I'm just happy they did something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and exactly. They said something, and usually because I've been like, I know me and Kid Meg go back and forth in this sometimes too. Like, I want them to show something, and Kid Meg is like, they don't need to show anything. Show when it's ready type attitude. Like we kind of bounce back and forth on that a little bit sometimes. And like, I'm not gonna complain. They showed us something. So why would I be upset about that? Like, so I'm happy they came out with something because typically we wouldn't have seen shit until E3.
Yo, for real.
Around this time of the year, we would have not seen anything from maybe the Game Awards and then E3. We would have seen a fucking thing. So
I have never seen a show in January.
Between January and I guess when's E3? Usually June. They usually don't show shit. This is like usually like the lull period of gaming, and Xbox doesn't say a fucking thing right around this time period. So thank you. It's like clap your hands and say thank you instead of being assholes and like being like upset that they did something for a change. Like, they gave us what we asked for.
Hey, Bob.
Yo, what's up?
You sound awfully low, and I believe like everybody else is kind of really loud because I didn't know if that was
loud.
Yeah, so I don't know, but you sound really, really low. I was listening to the podcast while when you have to say it sounds like I know. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. And then when I listen to the show afterwards, like on my phone, I sound fine. It's really weird. Like I have no idea why that happened.
I've had that happen to me before.
But see, if I do bring myself up a little bit, you might hear an echo from everybody else. And I'm working on getting these bugs ironed out. Trust me, every time I feel like I made progress, I get another update from OBS and it sets everything back again. So, I will be on top of this. Trust me. But
you sound fine. I mean, everything sounds fine. Like from our perspective,
right?
Our perspective where you are.
Yeah.
I was listening to the show.
Pred, one thing I wanted to say real quick before I moved on to another person, when you said that, they said what they were going to show and that's what they show. I feel like they went a step further. You know what I'm saying? With
they added the game, right?
Yeah, but not just added the game. Then they released it the same day too, man. That's insane right there, bro.
Yeah. And, they're not going to get credit for it. So I'm sure someone will bash that game and, at some point, I don't know if the review score is going to be because but
I've seen a lot of people like it, man.
Yeah, I mean, like I haven't played it yet, but I've heard nothing but good things about it before. So.
All right, so when we deep dive into thoughts and opinions on that game, I know to skip Predator then because he didn't play the game. Anyway.
Neither did I, Bot. Come on.
Yeah, you were next on my list. After I said that about Pred, I thought about Crispy. I was like, probably Crispy.
Yeah, he had a lot of things, a lot of pieces of the wheels and the gears are turning, bro. I don't know. A lot of stuff going on.
He had to at least insinuate he had to say the word gears somehow, some way. He had to do it.
I had to meet my quota.
Let's see. All right. So, Pred, dude, what do you think of the format? Dude, I think this is very state of play-ish. Just with, it's Xbox's spin, their graphics and all that good stuff, but with the no host being there and everything like that, I really get a state of play like vibe off of this developer direct. Do you see where I'm coming from? Or
Yeah, it was like it kind of seemed like it was like pre-done, like a pre-made show. And it's like, because like when I went on YouTube to try to find this, they already had it loaded up on the Xbox channel. Like
It was in 4K.
Yeah, they had it loaded up in 4K already. Usually that doesn't happen until later. So it's like I think they had it already pre-done and ready to just hit send on, you know. So, but yeah, I do get that same vibe. It wasn't like a live show.
Hey, Pred. I mean, not Pred.
Yo.
Bot. Read your chat. Man.
I've been reading it, dude. I'm doing what I can while we're live. All right. I'm not.
Well,
gonna, there's something called
you're not going to reset because I mean, if that's what it needs to do to just kind of, because that happened too. I'm just saying, like, I mean, if the audio is going to sound crazy, then it's, you know, but
It's gonna be wild.
Your show.
Well,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, we're right in the middle of it as well. I don't know, guys. I guess I'll stop and restart the computer. See you guys in a little.